Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Mizzy Terrafirma. This is Mizzy in Real Life's weekly truth channel. Today we'll be talking about Ice Spice and Taylor Swift Karma breakdown video with all the symbolic imagery that's got everybody talking.
Spice don't need Taylor.
Taylor doesn't need Ice Spice either.
Yes, she does. That's why she called her.
What do you mean needs Ice Spice?
Because Taylor Swift is getting old out here, y'all.
Are you crazy?
Taylor Swift is getting old. She want to be cool. Taylor Swift ain't cool like that,
What am
bro.
I missing? I mean, maybe she's getting older, and I guess you just
she's
get less cool. But
soccer moms love her.
did Taylor
Her fan
Swift,
base is getting older.
Did she not just sell out globally?
For sure.
Wasn't there like riots to get her tickets?
For
People
sure.
are reselling
All that's
for
great.
20.
All that's great, but that don't mean that you're cutting edge like Ice Spice. Spice don't need Taylor.
Taylor doesn't need.
All right, let's get right into it. Ice Spice, Isis, Naja Gaston, born January 1st, 2000, professionally known as Ice Spice, is an American rapper. She grew up in the Bronx, New York City, and began her career in 2021 after meeting record producer Riot USA while attending State University of New York at Purchase. So in Ice Spice's younger years, she went to school at Sacred Heart High School, which is an American educational private Roman Catholic high school in Yonkers, New York, in the jurisdiction of the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of New York. It is the only Catholic high school in Yonkers. Moving forward, so we got Ice Spice standing in front of the brick wall. The all orange brick wall. Let's get right into the gematria side of things. So we have Moon lining up with Saturn in the English language. And the reduction 21, 21, Saturn, Moon with a direct parallel. So we have Taylor Swift coming in at 51 in the reduction cipher, as well as Moon coming in the reverse reduction cipher, which is the English language backwards. Both coming in at 51, as well as Ice Spice on the right-hand side coming in at 69, 42, and 69, and the ordinal in reverse and reduction as well. So Ice Spice has a direct hit with Saturn, and Taylor Swift has a direct hit with the Moon. And they have like these chords attached to what they're attached to, like their cipher and energy harvesting. This is what these people do. Moon magic. Saturnalia worship. And we got Taylor Swift coming in the reverse reduction, as well as the reduction at 66, lining up with Saturn worship. And down below we have Saturn, Ice Spice, Freemason, and the N-word lining up together. We have Saturnalia worshippers coming in at 102, as well as the N-word coming in at 102 in the reduction and the reverse reduction ciphers. So as you can see here in the Taylor featuring Ice Spice music video, they were climbing the stairs. Just like the stairs in Freemasonry, the 33rd degree. Moving on up. As you can see here, this is what they're imitating. York Rite, steps of Freemasonry, Scottish Rite. So we got Ice Spice coming in at 69 in the Urinal and 69 in the reverse, lining up with Mark of Beast, as well as Taylor Swift lining up with Isis Gaston at 66 in the reduction cipher, 66 in the reduction cipher. So as you can see here, we have Freemason, the N-word, and Ice Spice all lining up together. Also, her song Munch, Feeling You, the song she went viral for, lining up in the reduction at 59, as well as 59 in the ordinal cipher, which is the English language, as well as slave, Negro, and Munch, with a perfect hit in the ordinal in the reverse. Here's the music video thumbnail, which was 1 minute and 42 seconds. She even has now currently 42 million views in 9 months on the video. So 42 million broken down in numerology equals 45 in the reduction cipher, as well as ritual. Then you have Freemason, Saturn, Ice Spice Gaston, and then we're coming in at 42. It's like everywhere you type her name, you get the N word. 4 plus 2, 6, 42. So I know some of you are familiar with Isis, the Egyptian goddess. It's very funny, her name is Isis, spelled the same way. It says, although initially an obscure goddess, Isis came to fulfill a variety of roles, primarily as a wife and mother, mourner, and magical healer. She was a role model for women, was a principal deity in the rites for the dead, and cured the sick. She also had a strong link with the kingship and the pharaohs in late Egyptian time. So what we're looking at here is Boys Liars, one of Ice Spice's first albums she dropped, lining up with Masonry at 39 in the reduction and the reverse reduction. Here's a list of the albums Ice Spice has currently completed. So we got Basery Boys Lair coming in at 39. Cabal and Like at 37. We got In a Mood lining up with Society of Jesus at 79 in the ordinal and the reverse reduction cipher. And Ice Spice and Cardi B coming in at 332. Just like Skull and Bones 233 or 322. The reflection. As we're currently in the year 2023. So Ice Spice's name lining up with Freemason and the N word, as you've seen in the previous slides. Here goes some more things that line up with the word munch, which is her song. You get to see her here on the left hand side with some one eye symbolism, with her hand on her lip, the vow of silence, and her name broken down in numerology. The zero doesn't exist, so this would be 33. And you know how valuable that 33 is to the music industry, in any industry that increments money. So we have her name broken down with ISIS again. You get 223 in the ordinal in the English cipher, which is the reflection of 322 or 223, skull and crossbones. So her song with Cardi B equals 332. Her Taylor Swift feature, or the song itself, had 3 minutes and 22 seconds as the video length. And if you guys are not familiar with 322 or 223, skull and bones, skull and crossbones, skull and bones, also known as the Order 322, or the Brotherhood of Death, is an undergraduate senior secret student society at Yale University in New Haven, Connecticut. The oldest senior class society at the university, Skull and Bones has become a cultural institution known for its powerful alumni and various conspiracy theories. It is one of the biggest three societies at Yale, the other two being Scroll and Key and Wolf's Head. The skull and crossbones motive was used by many American collegiate fraternities, sororities, and secret societies founded in the 19th and 12th and 20th century. The most well-known example of this usage is the Skull and Bones Society, a secret society at Yale University, which derives its very name from the symbol. And here's the symbol, Skull and Bones 322. Here we have George Bush, fellow member of the Skull and Bones, as well as John F. Kerry, and a few more names of some of the members in Skull and Bones, founded in 1832. But moving on. Skull and Crossbones 223 in the ordinal cipher, which is the 48th prime number. So the song Munch Feeling You equals 213 in the reverse reduction cipher, as well as Death. And we all know how famous the 213 is. like California's area code. So we have ritual lining directly up with seashell, 8181, 2781, and 45 in all ciphers. We have Society of Jesus lining up with Isis, which is Ice Spice's first name, 56 in the ordinal and 56 in the reduction as well. Down below that, we have Freemason coming in at 48 in the reverse reduction cipher, lining up with Ice Spice's birthday, which is January 1st, 2000. And we have Ritual and Shishel lining up almost perfect, which, if you can see behind her, she is sitting in front of a seashell chair. So down below that, we have Illuminati, seashell chair, Freemason, and Ice Spice's birthday lining up directly. In the ordinal coming in at 120, the reverse reduction coming in at 48, as well as the reduction cipher. So I believe that this seashell is a ritual itself. So we have ritual lining up with seashell. Seashell chair, you actually get 231 in reverse, and the reverse reduction cipher, which is the English language in reverse. And we all know it's the reflection of the death number, 213. And you can see her sitting in the seashell chair. The seashell was real symbolic to these people. They believed that it protected their outer layer, like how the shell does some mammals. So here we have a depiction of some mermaid goddesses, which are yielding the seashell with the pearl, or sitting on the seashell like Ice Spice was. See her behind the seashell. In Greece Roman times, the shell was a favorite decorative feature traceable to such seafaring people as their Aegeans. To both Greeks and the Romans, the shell signified fertility and was associated with the Aphrodite, Greek goddess of love and beauty, and with Venus, Roman goddess of the same attributes. And as you can see, I'm holding the seashell. But let's go. We got Ice Spice coming in at 48 in the reverse reduction, as well as MK Ultra at 48 in the reverse reduction. We have Pink Canoe coming in at 48 and 42, as well as Ice Spice coming in at 42 and 48, perfect lineup for Pink Canoe. Like, this is a part of Ice Spice's programming or something. And we got MK Ultra lining up with Freemason, Illuminati, Pink Canoe, as well as Ice Spice. We have the N word lining up with Pink Canoe and Ice Spice, and the ordinal and reduction cipher at 102.42 and 102, and the reverse reduction cipher. And as you can see, Ice Spice is a passenger on the canoe, which Taylor Swift is driving the boat. Moving forward. And she looks lost, like she's like, we got the Jesuit order coming in at 201 in the reverse, lining up with Ice Spice's birthday. Freemason lining up with Ice Spice's. We seen that in the previous slide. So we got Karma, which is the name of the Ice Spice and Taylor Swift song, lining up with Cabal and Like Another album, another song that Ice Spice made, coming in at 37, 17, and 37. So Taylor Swift is actually 33 years old this year. We got Taylor Swift lining up with Saturn Worship, Taylor Swift lining up with Isis Gaston, as well as Taylor lining up with that man's name in the reverse reduction cipher, coming in at 35.
Comment is that girl like?
I do believe they have some type of mind control MK Ultra thing going on with Ice Spice. She also has the famous butterfly tattoo on her ankle. If you guys aren't familiar with MK Ultra is a 2022 American psychological thriller film written and directed by ex-intelligence officer Joseph Sorrento, based on a true story about the human experimentation program MK Ultra conducted by Central Intelligence Agency CIA in the 1960s. The film follows Dr. Ford Strauss, a psychiatrist who gets involved in a government experiment and conspiracy involving the use of psychedelic and other mind controlling substances. It was released thoroughly theoretically and on video on demand on October 7th, 2022. They also show MK Ultra programming being performed on children as well on the Netflix episode, the Netflix series The Stranger Things. They touch on MK Ultra as well. It says the butterfly never meets its mother. It must survive independently and remains a stranger to infection. An animal nurtured by mother's milk. However, it's dependent on another for its basic survival. A child who grows up in a cold and detached home environment is similar to a butterfly in its kindness, is sparing. One an adult, it will be very difficult for that person to show compassion. And I can't see that part on that boy's head. Moving forward, the Butterfly Effect, one of my favorite movies, also touches on MK Ultra as well, with the butterfly on the front of the cover, with Ashton Kutcher, starring Ashton Kutcher. MK Ultra and mind control technology. This is a book that explains more about MK Ultra as well, and why the butterfly is actually used for the symbol of MK Ultra, because once they start doing I'm sorry, once they start doing the torturing part of the MK Ultra, and once they're done, a piece of your brain actually looks like a butterfly. And that's why they use the butterfly as the symbol for MK Ultra. I'll have to do a whole nother video on MK Ultra for the ones that aren't too familiar with MK Ultra. So here we're looking at the dates in between, and as you can see, we have December 13th, 1989, which is the day Taylor Swift was born. So it will be Taylor Swift's birthday. And Tuesday, June 27th, 2023, which is the day that this project was released. And as you can see down below, we have a few symbolic numbers: 187 days left in the year, with 18 left in the year of December, 347. We have 42, the reflection of 42, 24, which equals the N word. We have 58, which equals Freemasonry. We also have 56, like the Society of Jesus. 133, 76, 115, like killing in the reverse. Got the number 38, the main number we talk about. Then the birthday added up, you get 33, like the 33rd degree. 22 as well. 62, you get six months and 2 weeks. 33, like sacrifice, 62. And she's in her 33rd year of living, so it's about time for a sacrifice from Taylor Swift. And 187, the reflection of it, 178. And we all know 187 is the penal code for murder. So we got some more interesting numerology. Isis lining up with Lucifer. Spice lining up with murder. Skull and Crossbones and Her Name 223. We got Taylor Swift coming in at 66 in the reverse reduction, as well as Munch Feeling You, which is Ice Spice's viral song. So they were linked in that way as well. So when Ebro said Taylor Swift needed Ice Spice, was he correct or was he wrong? What do you guys think? Leave it down in the comments, because I'm curious to see what you guys think. Okay, we got from Saturday, January 1st, 2000, which is Ice Spice's birthday, to the day they dropped the project, June 27th, 2023. We get 365 because she's born on the 1st of January. We get that good old 187, like the Society of Jesus or the Penal Code for murder, whichever way you want to take it. You get the 56 for Society of Jesus, 33 for Masonry. We got that 58, 56 in there as well. That Symbolic 22, like Desmond Bain, Everything Twos. Get the 38, Murder by Numbers, and the reverse reduction. And we got that 22, like her last name, Gaston. That's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy the Ice Spice breakdown. Like, comment, subscribe, share it to a friend. Let's get this video in the algorithm. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the unsupport, if that's a word. But I love you guys from the top to the bottom. Mizzy Terra Firma, Mizzy in real life, checking in, checking out. Until next time, you guys can leave some comments, some feedback, so I could touch bases and we could take this channel to the top. YouTube family, I'm out. Until next time. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out.